want to ask Capcom, how am I supposed to reach the #1 spot in the rankings if I can't find a match anymore? And you want to know why I can't find a match anymore? Because you guys won't fucking listen to me. I clearly told you what would make this game perfects on you. Just stop playing the game altogether. Like, when you're playing in person and someone gets 3 consecutive perfects on you, just stop playing the game altogether. Just find someone else. Find another game. Find another game. Simple as that. I think he was more nervous about the fact that people's heads are getting chopped off in Iraq. I mean, it's hard to play. It's hard to concentrate in Street Fighter and focus on the game when you feel that your life might be in danger. I think that might also have been the reason why. But let's keep it real though. Ken as a player is I don't think he's as fair as he should be. Unless that dragon lash or whatever the fuck that shit's called hits high, you really have to deal with it, and that's like really not fair. You know what I mean? That should just be like some combo extender thing. You know what I'm saying? Like they basically get a free uppercut after the EX, after the target combo. But like, in my opinion, even if you block it, Ken should not get another turn. And Ken was like, okay, I'll show you like everything I know, but you have to beat Ryu first. So basically, Ken sent Sean on an impossible mission. Like, he knew that he could never beat Ryu, but Sean was like stupid. He was like, yeah, I'll fight Ryu. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what it takes to be the best, I'm gonna go through Ryu and then I'm gonna come back to you and you're gonna teach me everything I need to know. But like, shout outs to Luffy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to sound like a dick. I guess I already am. But, I know there's a parry in this game. I know there's a perfect parry in this game. But I just don't believe, like, Daigo is also using Ken. So, like, that's really nothing to brag about. Like, when you're winning with Ken, it's not that surprising. When you're winning with E Honda, when you're winning with Blanca, when you're winning with Ken or Ryu, it's not surprising. You should win with Ken, Ryu, Blanca, and E Honda. If you're picking Ken, Blanca, E Honda, Ryu, and you're losing, just quit the game already. You should be winning because those are some of the cheapest characters in the game. Like, when I see characters winning with, let's say, like, I think Kimberly's, like, kind of hard to win with. I'm not gonna lie. In fact, I think she might be the hardest character to win with in the entire game. She does, like, no damage, maybe the weakest damage out of all the characters in the game. She does like the weakest damage out of all the characters in the game. I just want to lower the volume a little bit. The name's USA. Oh my god, they actually put some time and effort into it, really? I couldn't tell. Why is this arcade mode? Now Guile looks dope. Okay, I had to pause it. Yeah, Luffy Daigo got 3 consecutive perfects on Luffy. I think that's hilarious. I'm not gonna say that, like, first of all, like the Daigo parry that he did against Justin Wong, that was incredible. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe he was cheating. Maybe he knew a secret code that he could put in the game, that no one else knew about because he is from Japan, and he could easily, talk to the developers and go, hey, look, I know you're making the game. Just put a little code that only I know. So before before each match, like in Mortal Kombat 3, they had those little codes at the bottom. Like, no one knows that he's putting it in. He moves his joystick down, down left, down right, up right, and then he press start. No one else is going to know that. You know what I'm saying? When it matters most, he could put it in and it automatically does the parries for him. It automatically does the counters for him. It automatically blocks everything perfectly. We don't know that. We do not know that. You know what I'm saying? This is the main reason why, like, I know they make the game here. Maybe they just don't allow it. I don't know. But goddamn, 3 consecutive perfects in this game. I know I'm not gonna sit here and say like, oh, in fact I already have, but I know Daigo's like a legend when it comes to competitive fighting games, not even just in Street Fighter. Like if you go to like Guilty Gear Accent Core, like a lot of people, he's won tournaments in that too. And back then, if you don't know about Guilty Gear Accent Core, that game was basically like one-on-one Marvel versus Capcom. It's like 1 versus 1 Marvel versus Capcom, and basically like I believe there's even infinites in the game. So like if you get caught one time, the round is basically over. And they even have like 1-hit knockouts in the game. Like if you activate your super meter, you could turn your super meter into a 1-hit knockout. It's called like destroyed. You could literally destroy your opponent in 1 hit. You can't combo it, but you can, if you land it, the round's over, basically. So, like, he was playing a pretty hard fighting game in Japan for him to be winning tournaments. And I'm not going to deny how good of a player Daigo is. Like, Daigo's considered to be the best Street Fighter player of all time. Like, when the game was actually still challenging to win, he was still dominating. You know what I'm saying? So like I do have a lot of respect for his play. I know he's playing for money, so like any character you see him using is worth using because he's not a dumb player. But like I'm not impressed when, like, let's say in Street Fighter 4 when he was winning with Ryu, like Ryu was one of the strongest characters in the original Street Fighter 4, and a lot of players were saying like, oh, you know, he doesn't have a true block string, so we need to make Evil Ryu that has crouching medium kick into Fireball to be a true block string, so you can't focus attack, dash, grab. That's so stupid. How stupid are these players? It's not supposed to be a fucking block string. You fucking idiot. It's stupid players like you that are ruining the fucking game with your dumb fucking comments. Because you get Capcom to believe your fucking stupidity. Oh, it's not a fucking block string anymore. It never was supposed to be a fucking block string, you fucking idiot. It never should have been like that in the first place. You're supposed to fucking land those fucking combos with crouching medium kick fireball, you fucking idiot. That's the problem with you dumb fucking players. You're fucking whack, and then you complain about how whack the game is. I'm complaining about the shit that should change to make the game better. You're complaining about stupid shit that should not be, and you know, you're complaining about shit that should not even be in the game and making it seem like it should be a fucking standard. And that's why the game is so fucking whack now. That's why the game sucks so much now. Because it should not be so hard to fucking counter Ryu when he does crouching medium kick fireball on you. He should have no safe fucking sidestep kick. His half circle forward kick. You know, a lot of them, can you counter? Yeah. But like he has one that's like extremely difficult to counter. It should not be like that. Either he landed a combo or he did not land a fucking combo. Same thing with Ken. His Dragon Lash kick is the reason why Daigo is winning. This is not the amazingly difficult game it used to be. Back when it was the amazingly difficult game it used to be, these joystick players had a huge advantage. Why? Because pressing these buttons as fast as you could guaranteed landing a combo, and that was everything in the game. It gave you way more opportunity. To do that on a controller back then in the older games is extremely difficult. You know what I mean? You know, I'm not trying to say that Daigo's a bad player. I'm not saying Daigo's a bad player. He's not stupid, and he almost always picks the best character in the game. There's a reason for that. He wants to win. I respect that. He wants to win. I pick the characters that fit my playstyle. I like to rush my opponent down. I like to be in their face, and I like to be pushing them around, basically. That's my playstyle. I like to get in there and win the fucking round and win the match and get it over with as fast as I can. I don't like to play grapplers, even though I played Laura in Street Fighter 5. She was like a hybrid zoner grappler. You know what I'm saying? Which was pretty damn cool. I think her character should make a return.